Welcome back to Collectability, the YouTube channel where we uncover the untold stories behind all things Patek Philippe. Before we get started, it amazes me that over 75% of our regular viewers on YouTube are not subscribers. We truly want to continue to offer the best Patek Philippe content we can, but we can only do so with your help. So please push that subscribe button now. And please also comment below after you watch this video. It truly means the world to us. So let's get started. This is a video I'm so excited to film and so excited to share this piece with you today. Because when you think of Patek Philippe, you probably picture ultra precise, timeless watches passed down through the generations. And that's true. But between 1860 and 1870, Patek Philippe created something very few people know about, and even fewer will ever see, and that is a Patek Philippe singing bird box. According to Patek Philippe, only 12 of these mechanical bird boxes were ever made. Just 12. That puts them in the league all of their own. So of the 12 pieces, there are only 8 that are accounted for today that have survived time. And of that 8, 4 are owned by the Patek Philippe Museum in Geneva. So forget about 6,002s. This is true rarity. These weren't just novelties at the time. In 19th century Geneva, Patek Philippe singing bird boxes were coveted souvenirs of the highest order. Picture the last time you were in Germany and absolutely needed to buy a Black Forest cuckoo clock. Well, if you were a prince or a princess or an American heiress on your European tour in the 1860s, a singing bird box from Geneva was your very expensive cuckoo clock of the time. And one from Patek Philippe was about as good as it gets. These boxes were the epitome of mechanical wonder, and at the heart of this tradition was a name that you might not know but absolutely should, and that was Charles Abraham Breguet. Breguet, followed by his son Charles Abraham II, were Geneva-born masters of automata who gained great fame from 1825 onwards, producing exquisite miniaturized singing bird boxes. The reputation was so solid that even Patek Philippe turned to them for their own creations. But in true Patek Philippe fashion, they didn't just use their mechanism, they refined it. So each Patek Philippe bird box housed Breguet's complex mechanism that had something distinctly Patek Philippe. A manually wound watch discreetly integrated in the front, as we could see here. And it's a subtle fusion of timekeeping and art. Now, if you flip through volume 1 of the Patek Philippe Museum books, you're going to see 4 illustrated examples of the pieces at the museum. These had gilt silver cases, delicate enamel, and impeccable finishing. Let's take a look at the pictures now. We first see movement number 26685. This one is quite interesting because this is a singing bird box combined with a perpetual calendar. You can see the 3 dials up front. And this one is kind of sweet because it's the bird box, as we have here, and a miniature enamel of 2 young children that are burying their pet bird that just passed away. It's very sweet, but very sad at the same time. The next piece at the Patek Philippe Museum that you'll see is movement 28389. And this bird box is very, very similar to the one that we have here at Collectability. This particular piece was made in 1866, and you can see the exquisite blue and black enamel. The third piece at the Patek Philippe Museum is a classic gilt with no enamel on the case, just the miniature enamel of the classic Geneva Swiss scene, and that is 28398. And the fourth is a bit of an outlier. That's movement 805010. And you'll see that's a completely different movement series than the rest because this particular piece is from the 1920s. So it's a much later example. And unlike the other known 7 boxes, this isn't in a porcelain box that's oval shaped. And next time you're in Geneva, you absolutely need to take a look at this piece in person. Collectability is so honored to recently acquire the box movement number 28391, and it's so closely related to the pieces at the museum. In fact, it fits just in the middle of that movement series. And this is a piece I have a bit of a personal history with. Back in 2017, Tanya Edwards and I hosted an exhibition at Christie's in New York at the Patek Philippe Christie's 175 private sale exhibition. And we were truly honored to have this particular bird box consigned to us. It was the star of the show as we toured through the private sale exhibition, and people marveled at this singing bird box because in many cases they never saw one before. And the asking price was equally remarkable. We were asking 1.375 million US dollars at that point in time for this box. Now, let's look more closely at this marvel before us. According to the extract from the archives, this piece was made in 1866 and originally sold in 1870. It originally retailed for the massive amount of 1,250 Swiss francs, literally the price of a house at that time. It was a staggering amount of money, but easily understood in retrospect. And what truly sets this example apart is its enamel design, this bold Celtic motif that feels very distinctively different than most of what we see from Patek Philippe during this era. The bird boxes had their own design language, and this blue and black enamel is just, I find, exquisite, almost modern in its feel. So we see this particular visual design language often with the bird boxes, but it's seen nowhere else within the world of Patek Philippe. Looking at the lid, you'll see this amazing Lake Geneva scene. It's delicate and dreamlike, and this was typical of the time because this was a true souvenir of your visit to Lake Geneva. But the real magic is hidden beneath the enamel scene, and it's triggered by the slide to the side of the case. You give it a gentle push, and then you could see the bird within. Such a beautiful song. So when the bird emerges, you can see its feathers glinting, the wings flapping, the tail swaying. It sings, it turns its head back and forth. The beak opens and closes in perfect sync with the melody. There's no electricity, there's no screens, just pure mechanical poetry. There's more secrets within this box. When you take this front panel and it hinges open like this, you get to see the words Patek Philippe, the signature Patek Philippe and Company, and the serial number 28391. On the side of this case, I wanted to show you yet another secret compartment. And this is to hide the key so that you could wind, at the bottom of the bird box, you're able to wind the box. And I wanted to show you what's inside the box when you open up and uncase it, and you could see the mechanism in all its glory. Take a look and have a listen to see how the bird box actually functions when you could see what's truly inside the box. Only 12 of these singing bird boxes were ever made and sold by Patek Philippe, and now 4 of them now live behind glass at the Patek Philippe Museum in Geneva. So when one of these appear on the market, it's not just a sale, it's a historic event. These singing bird boxes aren't just mechanical curiosities, they're a glimpse into Patek Philippe's early imagination. The company was never satisfied with just making watches. They're dedicated to exploring all aspects of mechanical and decorative advancements. They were yesterday and they are today. I want to thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to Collectability on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok so that you don't miss any future posts. Thanks again, and enjoy the hunt.